What's good with y'all, boys, girls, and ladies, gentlemen, whatever the fuck, man. Shit, seven deadly sins as female rappers. This video came out a minute ago, and somehow I completely fucking missed it, even though I like this channel. Black Culture Unlocked. Niggas fire.
There are 7 female rappers who perfectly represent the 7 deadly sins. But who are they? And what sins
Wait,
do they
wait. Why they make Nicki Minaj a BPW, bro? What the fuck was that picture?
represent? Keep watching this video, and I'll explain what.
Wait, what?
Who are they?
Oh,
and
yep.
what sins do they represent? Keep
That's funny. I feel like she don't look like that. I don't know why, but I feel like she definitely doesn't look like this.
watching this video, and I'll explain what the 7 deadly sins are and the female rappers who unapologetically represent them. Number 1, pride. The danger of overestimating yourself. Pride is like puffing yourself up too much, thinking you're better than you actually are. It's when you start believing you're always right and everyone else is wrong. Pride can make you blind to your own faults, which stops you from growing as a person. It can also make you look down on others, damaging relationships and causing conflict. Number 2, greed. The never-ending hunger for more. Greed is when you always want more, no matter how much you already have. It's like having a bottomless pit inside you that can never be filled. This constant craving for more can lead to selfishness, where you only care about yourself and don't think about how your actions affect others. Greed can drive people to do unethical things just to get what they want, even if it hurts others in the process. Number 3, lust. The allure of instant gratification. Lust is when you're consumed by strong desires, especially for physical pleasure. It's like being driven by impulses without considering the consequences. When you're controlled by lust, you might do things that feel good in the moment, but can harm yourself or others in the long run. It can also lead to unhealthy relationships built solely on physical attraction without any deeper connection. Number 4, gluttony.
It's crazy. We kind of live in that right now. Like, just as a stay off the internet. That's what I do.
The excess of consumption. Gluttony is when you indulge in things excessively, whether it's food, drink, or other pleasures. It's like never knowing when to stop, always wanting more even when you have more than enough. This can lead to physical health problems like obesity and addiction, as well as
I know a few people like that.
emotional issues like guilt and shame. Gluttony prevents you from appreciating the true value of things and can distract you from what's important in life. Number 5, the true emotional issue. It's like indulging things excessively, whether it's obesity and addiction. Appreciating the true envy, the green-eyed monster. Envy is when you resent others for what they have and wish you had it instead. It's like feeling bitter because someone else's success or possessions make you feel inadequate. Envy can eat away at you from the inside, causing feelings of jealousy and hostility towards others. It can also damage relationships, as you may become competitive or sabotage others in an attempt to level the playing field. Envy also prevents you from being grateful for what you have and focusing on your growth and achievements. Number 6, wrath, the destructive force of anger. Wrath is when you're consumed by intense anger and desire for revenge. It's like a fire burning inside you that can quickly spiral out of control. When you let wrath take over, you may act impulsively and lash out at others, causing harm and destruction in your wake. This can lead to broken relationships, violence, and even legal consequences. Wrath blinds you to reason and empathy, making it difficult to see the consequences of your actions in the heat of the moment. Number 7, slothfulness. The danger of apathy and laziness. Slothfulness is when you become complacent and lazy, neglecting your responsibilities and potential for growth. It's like being stuck in a rut, unwilling to make an effort to improve your life or contribute to the world around you. Slothfulness can lead to missed opportunities, unfulfilled potential, and a lack of life satisfaction. It prevents you from reaching your goals and living up to your fullest potential, trapping you in a cycle of stagnation and regret. To sum it up, the 7 deadly sins are dangerous because they can lead us down a path of self-destruction and harm our relationships with others. Whether it's pride blinding us to our faults, greed driving us to unethical behavior, or wrath causing us to lash out in anger, these sins can prevent us from living fulfilling and meaningful lives. It's important to recognize their influence and strive to overcome them through self-awareness, self-control, and empathy towards others. Now that you know what the 7 deadly sins are, let's take a deep look into the lives of 7 female rappers who wear these sins on their sleeves. Pride, Nicki Minaj.
I don't think that there's a woman alive seeing me. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, and people
Yo, nah, that shit's a low hanging fruit, my boy. Holy fuck.
Beloved tries to say, oh, could you talk about
Also, she's not a BBW here, so that's kind of crazy too.
or whatever? You shut the up. And rapping fast don't mean you can rap, so shut the up. And looking like a man don't mean you can rap, so sit down.
Nicki Minaj is a renowned rapper with a bold and confident persona and has often been seen as someone who radiates pride in her talent, achievements, and uniqueness. However, this pride has sometimes veered into dangerous territory, causing conflicts and controversies along the way. One notable incident highlighting Nicki Minaj's dangerous, proud demeanor was her feud with veteran singer Mariah Carey.
Damn, I forgot this happened.
Mariah, a seasoned artist with a long-standing reputation in the music industry, found herself at odds with Nicki during their.
Speaking of Mariah, she just got a bag, bro. Christmas time just passed, bro. Happy holidays to you if you celebrate that. But goddamn, damn, that's crazy.
Time
it's always crazy. Every year is crazy, bro.
Despite Mariah's extensive experience and contributions to the music world, Nicki's pride seemed to overshadow any sense of humility or respect towards her fellow judge. Instead of acknowledging Mariah's expertise and seniority in the industry, Nicki's demeanor often came across as dismissive and confrontational. This lack of humility not only fueled tensions between the two, but also reflected poorly on Nicki's character as a public figure.
Damn, that double
In
chin
hindsight,
going crazy.
Nicki Minaj could have approached the situation with more humility and respect. Recognizing Mariah's accomplishments and showing appreciation for her contributions to music could have eased the tension and fostered a more harmonious.
Why the fuck do they keep showing them with double chins, man? What's on this nigga's agenda, bro? What's going on, my boy?
Working relationship. But Nicki's dangerously proud attitude extends beyond her conflicts with fellow artists. In various instances, she has exhibited behavior that suggests a sense of entitlement and superiority. This can be seen in her interactions with fans, where she sometimes displays arrogance and dismissiveness towards those who criticize or question her decisions. While confidence is undoubtedly an important
nigga, I guarantee don't nobody know what the fuck that shit is unless you're a barb. Come on, dog.
Trait for success in the entertainment industry, it becomes problematic when it crosses the line into arrogance and egotism. Nicki Minaj's unwavering pride in herself has led to numerous clashes and controversies throughout her career, tarnishing her image and alienating some of her audience. In an industry where collaboration and mutual respect are essential, Nicki's refusal to humble herself and acknowledge the contributions of others can be detrimental to not only her career, but also to her relationships within the music community. Moving forward, Nicki could benefit from taking a step back and reflecting on the impact of her prideful behavior. By showing humility and gratitude towards her peers, she can rebuild bridges and create a more positive and inclusive environment within the music industry. Ultimately, while Nicki Minaj's pride may have propelled her to success, it also poses a danger to her reputation and relationships. By tempering her pride with humility and respect, she can navigate her career more effectively and leave a lasting legacy as a respected artist and collaborator. Now, if you think
nah, that shit gotta be AI. That's such a crazy comment to come from someone in that position, bro. Holy fucking shit. Dumb ass bars. She had to have been drunk or something, because holy fuck, there's no way that actually was typed out and sent.
Nicki's pride is terrible.
Damn,
and
that's
wait
crazy.
till you hear about Cardi B's greed.
Oh, my fucking light died. Oh,
when I was 20 years old, I used to say this so much because I was like, I'm 20 years old and I got 20,000. Like, I'm 20 and I got 20,000. And that just always like made me like hyped up because I work hard for it.
What the fuck was her shit?
Is greed.
Oh,
greed, like made me like hyped up because I work.
Well, about an insatiable and material possessions. This isn't just about celebrating success. It's about an insatiable desire for more, and more. In her songs, Cardi B doesn't hold back when it comes to flaunting her riches. She raps about expensive cars, designer clothes, and lavish lifestyles as if they were necessities of life. For her, it's not just about enjoying the finer things. It's about showing off and proving her status to the world. This constant need to display her wealth speaks volumes about her relationship with greed. But it's not just in her lyrics where Cardi B's greed shines through. In real life, she's been involved in incidents that further highlight this trait. Take, for example, the time she was accused of ordering an attack on two bartenders because she believed one of them had slept with her husband. This incident wasn't about self-defense or justice. It was about protecting her image and asserting her dominance, no matter the cost. Then there's the matter of her lavish spending habits. Yeah, Cardi B is known for dropping serious cash on luxury items without a second thought. From expensive jewelry to designer handbags, she doesn't hesitate to indulge her desires, even if it means overspending or going into debt.
Traded out my Lambo truck, so this is my Lambo truck now. Like a month ago, I told Offset, like, bro, we have enough cars. He's like, you're right, we have enough cars. I don't even care no more. So guess what he do behind my back? He went and bought himself this car. But it's beautiful, though.
This reckless attitude toward money is a clear indication.
I don't know where that lands. Neither here or there, to be real. But I mean, that's kind of the both of them together. So I guess you could, yeah. All right.
Of greed. But perhaps the most telling aspect of Cardi B's greed is her relentless pursuit of fame and success. She's not content with just being a rapper. She wants to be the biggest, the best, the most talked about artist in the industry. And she's willing to do whatever it takes to get there, whether it's stirring up controversy, feuding with other celebrities, or sacrificing her privacy for the sake of publicity. In the world of Cardi B, there's no such thing as enough. It's a never-ending cycle of accumulation.
Man, she changed a lot, man. She looked very fucking different now.
Accumulation, consumption, and validation. And while some may admire her hustle and ambition, others see it for what it truly is, a glaring example of greed running wild. But Cardi B is not alone in her portrayal of greed. She is just one of many celebrities who use their platform to glorify excessive wealth and materialism. From flashy Instagram posts to ostentatious displays of wealth, it seems like everywhere we look, there's another reminder that more is always better. So what can we learn from Cardi B's depiction of greed? Perhaps it's a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the pitfalls of prioritizing material wealth over more meaningful pursuits.
That is crazy because that shit really like comes back to haunt you when you can no longer like keep up with that whole like mindset. Cause like, man, she ain't dropped it forever, and she used to have so much fucking hype around her, and I think she was about to drop an album, and she was doing like promo runs and shit, and I only saw that shit one time because someone talked about it, and they said they didn't like it. I was like, I didn't even know she was about to do this, so I'm like, I hope her core fans is like really fucking with her like that, because I don't think anybody else is right now.
Or maybe it's a reflection of our society's obsession with fame and fortune, and the lengths we'll go to attain them. Whatever the case may be, one thing is clear. Cardi B's music serves as a stark reminder that greed is alive and well in the modern world. As for this next female rapper, her sin goes beyond greed, as lust has completely taken over her. Lust. Megan Thee Stallion. I'm talking about Megan Thee Stallion.
Yo, I just watched Illuminati talk about fucking what did he call them? What did he call? They're like what, parasites and hosts and shit. And I 1,000,000% think that one of them caught her ass because her music changed a lot and that shit stopped hitting, because she used to actually like be rapping about some shit, and her shit used to actually be dead fire before she like blew the fuck up. Like, and then that shit just changed, like, and he was saying that, you know what I'm saying, that shit gets attached to you, and then everything in your life just starts to change. Like, your shit starts to kind of become ass. And that shit's crazy to think about.
Stallion, whose music is like a steamy novel on repeat, with lyrics that drip with sensuality,
it used to not be like that.
Sexuality, and desire. She's definitely the queen of lust, painting vivid pictures of passion and pleasure through her songs. But behind all the glitz and glamour, there's a darker side to the story. When Megan raps about lust,
and that shit kind of, at a certain point, that shit fuck with your head too. Like,
lust, she's not just singing about harmless fantasies. He's diving deep into the murky waters of obsession, addiction, and self-destruction. Lust becomes a dangerous game, leading both her and her fans down a treacherous path. For Megan, lust isn't just a theme, it's a lifestyle. He's built her brand on being unapologetically sexy and confident. Yeah, but sometimes that confidence can spiral into recklessness. In her quest for pleasure, she may lose sight of her boundaries and well-being. And it's not just Megan who's at risk. Her female fans, especially young, impressionable ones, may see her as a role model and try to emulate her behavior. They might think that living life on the edge, indulging every desire without consequences, is the way to happiness. But in reality,
I knew these two bitches that was just like that. And hey, shout out Megan, man. Shout out Megan. You really had the hoes going crazy.
It's a recipe for disaster.
I'm sorry, they weren't bitches. They were distasteful women. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Lust can be like a wildfire, consuming everything in its path. It blinds us to the consequences of our actions, leading us to make decisions we later regret. Megan's music, with its intoxicating beats and seductive lyrics, can lure listeners into a false sense of security, making them believe they're invincible. But the truth is, lust can leave us feeling empty and broken. It's a fleeting pleasure, here one moment and gone the next. And when we chase,
that's like something you grow up and you just like figure out after like just chasing one thing for so long, and then you start getting it and you're like, what the fuck was I even doing this for? That shit happens with fucking money, material shit, fucking pussy, everything that's earthly and shit. Like, once you like sit down and you're like really look within you and you see the little bitch, not playing. But once you really like look inside and you find peace within yourself, you stop giving a fuck about all of that shit. And it usually happens once you conquer the shit that you really wanted to, or you get to the point where you realize that the feeling you get from conquering it is fucking fleeting and it's never gonna like. He's saying it right now.
After it relentlessly,
what the fuck am I
risk losing sight of what truly matters, then leave us feeling empty and broken. It's a fleeting pleasure, here one moment and gone the next. And when we chase after it relentlessly, we risk losing sight of what truly matters: love, respect, and self-worth. Megan's depiction of lust isn't just a reflection of her own experiences. It's a commentary on society as a whole. We live in a world that glorifies instant gratification, where sex sells and temptation lurks around every corner. But if we're not careful, we can end up sacrificing our souls in the pursuit of pleasure. So
that's what they be talking about when they be like, you sold your soul. That's literally what that shit means, and it's so crazy. It took everyone forever to figure out, like, oh, they don't literally sell their souls. They're not becoming demons. Well, they kind of are, but you know what I'm saying?
The solution. It's not about shaming Megan or censoring her music, is it? Instead, it's about encouraging open and honest conversations about the consequences of our actions. It's about teaching young women to value themselves and their bodies, and to recognize that true fulfillment comes from within, not from external validation. Megan Thee Stallion may be the queen of lust, but that doesn't mean we have to follow in her footsteps. We can admire her talent and confidence while also recognizing the...
I was finna say something very mean, but I kind of don't want to anymore.
dangers of living a life consumed by desire. Now, this next female rapper is also guilty of being lustful, but it's her envious nature that has gotten the best of her. Envy, Lil Kim.
What? Oh, yo, she did. She hold herself by. Yeah.
Where did the beef?
Lil Kim is fire though. Like, was it her? I think it was her that. No, was it? No, I think it was someone else that was like, they started the whole thing, a trend of people putting like sound effects in their songs. It might be her. I'm not a fucking hip hop head. All right, goddamn. But she hold herself.
Ever come from you and Nicki Minaj? It seems like you just don't get along.
Can I ask you this?
Absolutely.
Let me ask you a question.
And then she did her fucking nose, and it just, damn, Nicki Minaj like fucked her whole life up, it would seem.
Okay, how come when I come up places they want to ask me these questions, but they don't never ask her?
Lil Kim is an iconic rapper whose career has been marked by talent, controversy, and of course, envy.
I hate it.
Envy can be seen as a driving force in her interactions with other female artists in the rap industry. From her early...
It's like, how does she fucking breathe now, bro? I'm sorry, bro.
days, Lil Kim found herself compared to and sometimes overshadowed by emerging talents like Foxy Brown. This comparison stirred...
Fuck, that shit is pissing me off. That shit's pissing me the fuck off.
Feelings of envy as Lil Kim navigated her way through the competitive music scene. Foxy Brown's rise to fame paralleled Lil Kim's, leading to inevitable comparisons between the two. Unfortunately, despite Kim's success, the Brooklyn rapper couldn't shake off the envy towards Foxy Brown's growing popularity. This envy often manifested in subtle jabs and rivalry within the industry, fueling gossip and speculation among fans. But it didn't stop with Foxy Brown, because as time went on, Lil Kim found herself facing new challengers to her throne. One notable challenger was none other than Eve. Eve's unique style and charisma posed a threat to Lil Kim's dominance in the rap game, sparking feelings of envy as she witnessed Eve's ascent to stardom. The competition between the two artists was palpable, with Lil Kim struggling to maintain her position as the reigning queen of rap. However, Perhaps the most significant source of Lil' Kim's envy came with the emergence of Nicki Minaj and
See,
later
she looked good
Cardi
right
B.
there. I don't know why the
You were
fuck she
watching
did
the
all of
package,
that.
I assume, on Sunday night. What did you think of a performance
All
by
of
a
that-
certain?
It had to be the envy. You know, going with the video, it had to be the envy. That shit had to have fucked her life up and took like a massive ass toll on her fucking mental. And she looked at herself and she's like, I'm not the queen of anything anymore. And then she started getting fucking surgery. Why the fuck? I'll never understand that shit, bro. I swear to God, I never will.
Hip hop artist
But damn,
who kind of rips
Do
off
you?
your style, if you don't mind me saying.
the fuck are we talking about?
What do you think of Nicki Minaj's
I didn't even know
performance?
who was who. Pretty sure I feel the same way everybody else feels right about now. You know, if you have
That's
to
a
make a
weird.
song,
I ain't gonna lie, that is a weird question, but you weird for answering that stupid shit. Like, why would you say anything about it? You'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? She, like, come on, my nigga. He knew what he was doing.
called Stupid Hoe, you must be a stupid hoe.
Nicki Minaj's rapid
Damn.
rise to superstardom presented a direct challenge to Lil' Kim's legacy.
You a stupid
The
hoe.
similarities
You
in
a
their
stupid
personas
hoe.
and the inevitable comparisons fueled Lil' Kim's envy, leading to public feuds and diss tracks between the two artists.
I shouldn't just-
Similarly, Cardi B's meteoric rise to fame only exacerbated Lil' Kim's feelings of envy. Cardi B's unapologetic attitude and
That Bruno
authenticity
Mars
resonated with audiences,
fucking
posing
angry
a threat
ass.
to Lil' Kim's status as the queen of rap. Despite her accomplishments, Lil' Kim couldn't help but feel envious of Cardi B's success, leading to tension between the two artists. But beyond her professional rivalries, Lil' Kim's personal life also bore witness to the destructive force of envy.
Your relationship with
I hope that's a cigar, because that's the smallest blunt I done ever seen. Nigga is smoking straight rap.
Little Kim. I see
Shit is
recently now
fucking-
it's prepared.
He not finna
Back
get high.
then-
That boy finna get a buzz off that shit. What are we doing, my nigga?
How was it? If
I hope that's a cigar.
I don't know if it's fair to say that there was ever a full relationship ever built. Initially, I was kind of trying to be cool with her. I mean, I think we were pretty cool. I see pictures where, you know, I had on her glasses, she had on mine. You know, I was kind of being cool with her because I knew that was Big's artist, but I didn't know anything about their involvement. You know, I didn't know they was in
The
any
Dreads are
kind of
really
relationship,
interesting.
but I was new. You know, I was new to their
I
circle.
like it.
Following the tragic death of the notorious B.I.G., Lil' Kim found herself grappling with feelings of envy towards Faith Evans, Biggie's widow. The fact that Biggie had chosen to marry
What?
Faith Evans over her only served to deepen Lil' Kim.
See, she used to look so fucking good, bro. Hey, man, envy kills your fucking character and all
Kim's
of that,
envy,
bro.
leading to a strained relationship between the two women. Even in the years following Biggie's death, Lil' Kim's envy towards Faith Evans remained obvious. Despite their shared history and mutual loss, Lil' Kim couldn't shake off the lingering feelings of envy towards Faith Evans, a constant reminder of what could have been. In short, Lil' Kim's journey through the rap industry has been marked by talent, controversy, and a major splash of envy. From her early rivalries with Foxy Brown to her ongoing feud with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, Lil' Kim's envy has been a driving force
My
in her
God,
career.
bro,
Additionally,
get this shit
her
off the
struggles
fucking
with envy
screen, my
towards
nigga.
Faith Evans serve as a reminder of the destructive power of this deadly sin. Despite her undeniable talent and success, Lil' Kim's envy has often overshadowed her accomplishments, leaving behind a legacy fraught with rivalry and tension. Speaking of legacy, this next female rapper almost had hers ruined by the sin of gluttony. Gluttony, Missy Elliott. I'm talking.
What? Oh, that. I think it was. I don't exactly. I gotta like go do like a deep dive on this because I heard it once somewhere and then it just like the video escapes my mind. Like I don't know, but yeah, man, real trend. These are like real trend-setting people too. That's like what I'm trying to get across.
Talking about Missy Elliott, the iconic rapper and producer who has been a powerhouse in the music industry for decades.
Yeah.
Sadly, alongside her musical talents, her life has been a reflection of the sin of gluttony. When we talk about gluttony, it's not just about overeating, but also about excessive indulgence in anything. In Missy Elliott's case, her struggles with weight and eating habits have been well documented. Over the years, she has battled with her weight, often being criticized and ridiculed by the media and
Really?
society.
Well,
Missy
she's not
Elliott's
even, like,
excessive
fat.
weight
She wasn't even like fat, bro. Like what the fuck? We're being unrealistic now. She just a little big, man. She ain't even fat like that. She was just chubby. Have we never? Nah, this is like the 80s, 80s is a little too far. It's like the 90s, bro. course niggas have no idea what fat is, bro. They did not get introduced to obesity just yet.
Became a focal point of public scrutiny, with tabloids and gossip columns often featuring unflattering images of her.
Yeah, that's
People
insane.
would comment on her size,
Oh,
mocking
wow,
her
never
appearance
mind.
and making cruel jokes. This relentless criticism not only took a toll on her physical health, but also on her mental well-being. In interviews, Missy Elliott has been candid about her struggles with weight and how it has affected her.
And now we have fucking Lizzo, and it's like, cool. Like, what the 180 we fucking did, bro.
Her self-esteem.
And I think I look back over my life, and
Yep, look him there to pat her on the back, looking at her, staring through her soul. Pure envy. Quote unquote.
I was sick. I was sick. I couldn't even hold a pen to write. And it was so much to say, give up. But as I stand here with...
I'm sorry, this is like a real heartfelt moment. It's kind of flea. That's kind of fly, bro. I can't lie.
All of you, I thank you because there's so much talent in this room. The energy, everything about us. I want y'all to know that we...
I'm sorry, I gotta rewind this, but that's that like vagabond traveler swag. That I'm here today, gone tomorrow swag. That shit's fly.
This room, the energy, everything about us. I want y'all to know that we are special. Black people, we are special. Understand?
She admitted to turning to food for comfort during difficult times.
That's crazy. Who the fuck edited that shit?
Using it as a coping mechanism to deal with stress and emotional pain. This cycle of overeating only perpetuated her weight gain, leading to a vicious cycle of unhealthy habits. Her excessive eating habits were often on display in public settings, with reports of her ordering large amounts of food at restaurants or indulging in unhealthy snacks backstage at concerts. These behaviors reinforce the stereotype of the gluttonous rapper, perpetuating negative perceptions of her in the media and among fans. Thankfully, despite these challenges, Missy Elliott has also shown resilience and determination to overcome her struggles with weight and unhealthy eating habits. In recent years,
it's nice to finally have a really uplifting story in a part of this really depressing fucking video.
She has made significant changes to her lifestyle, adopting a healthier diet and incorporating regular exercise into her routine.
Missy Elliott, is that you? The rapper showed off a
Yo, fuck no. Whoa.
dramatically skinnier figure last night at the Alexander Wang H&M collection launch in New York.
Call me Alexander because I'm great at handing out Wang.
The 43-year-old, who hasn't been seen in public since June, proudly took to Twitter to flaunt her frame, posting this photo. Even in a baggy sweatshirt, her weight loss can't be concealed. And we love her hat. It says, "You can't work out with us."
Her transformation has been inspiring to many, demonstrating that it's never too late to make positive changes for your health. By making conscious choices to prioritize her well-being, Missy Elliott has not only shed excess weight, but has also regained control over her life and her image. It's important to recognize that Missy Elliott is more than just her weight or eating habits. She is a talented artist, a trailblazer in the music industry, and a role model for countless individuals around the world. While her struggles with gluttony may have been a part of her journey,
Oh, I thought that shit said throat flakes. I was like, nah, I gotta be tripping. That shit says flavor flakes. That's a weird font.
do not define her as a person. Missy Elliott's life serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of gluttony and the importance of prioritizing health and self-care. Her story reminds us that we are all human, susceptible to flaws and struggles, but also capable of growth and change. While her past may have been marked by excess, her future is defined by resilience, determination, and a commitment to living her best life. But the same cannot be said of this next female rapper, who still indulges in the deadly sin of wrath to this very day. Wrath, Remy Ma. Who else but...
Oh yeah! This is perfect.
Remy Ma.
Bitch, I'm so secure, I wrote this on the way here. Been killing kids while they nap since daycare. I don't shade, I say names you don't want.
Ooh! Wait a fucking minute. Wait. That's kind of a crazy bar, but like, hold on.
She's a rapper known for her fierce style and confrontational lyrics, which embodied the sin of
kinda
wrath
wanna listen
through
to
her
her.
actions and music.
That shit was
In
hard.
2007, Remy Ma was involved in a shooting incident where she allegedly shot her friend, Makeda Barnes-Joseph, over a financial dispute. Reports suggest that Remy Ma
Wow.
accused Barnes-Joseph of stealing money from her purse, leading to a heated argument that escalated into violence. This impulsive act of aggression demonstrates how Remy Ma's anger and desire for retribution clouded her judgment, resulting in tragic consequences.
Holy
This
fuck.
incident not only harmed Barnes-Joseph, but also tarnished.
You know, I'm not really up on game when it comes to Remy Ma. So all I knew is she was in prison for some shit for a long ass time. She obviously from that freestyle had a lot of confidence when she fucking raps, so like that shit's tough. And she had a beef with like Nicki Minaj, I think, at some point. And then she cheated on her husband when she got out of prison. And they were like, he held her down. What's his name? Papoose? And so held her down for like what, almost a decade? What, 7, 9 years or some shit? I don't know exactly. But from where I picked up the story, it just got progressively crazier, and I understand why now.
Remy Ma's reputation and led to her prison. But that's not all. Remy Ma's lyrics in Anti-Up Remix by M.O.P. further illustrate her love for violence and aggression. In her verse, she raps about robbing women and using physical force to intimidate them. The lyrics
That's
depict
crazy.
a disturbing disregard for the well-being of others and glorify criminal behavior. Remy Ma's aggressive delivery and confrontational tone in this song reinforce her image as a rapper who embodies the sin of wrath. Throughout her career, Remy Ma's bold persona and confrontational lyrics have garnered attention, but they also
in that picture where she got
Remy Ma's bold
she looks like she would do some shit. She looks like she would do that
persona
shit. Whatever it is.
And confrontational
in
lyrics
that picture
have garnered
specifically.
attention, but they also highlight the darker aspects of her personality. Her propensity for violence and aggression, both in her personal life and in her music, exemplifies the destructive nature of wrath. Instead of using her platform to promote positivity and uplift others, Remy Ma's actions and lyrics often glorify anger and violence, perpetuating harmful stereotypes and behaviors. It is essential to recognize the impact of Remy Ma's actions and words, as they not only reflect her struggles with anger and aggression, but also influence her audience, particularly impressionable young listeners. By glamorizing violence and promoting a culture of retribution, Remy Ma perpetuates a cycle of harm that ultimately undermines the well-being of individuals and communities. Her aggressive delivery and confrontational lyrics in her earlier works, along with her bold persona, reflect elements of wrath. The shooting incident with her friend and her verse in Anti-Up Remix by M.O.P. serve as stark examples of her propensity for violence and aggression. Instead of using her platform to promote positivity and uplift others, Remy Ma's
But I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. That shit is not finna sell shit. There's so man, NLE Choppa tried doing that, and that shit went nowhere, and he went right back to who he used to be. So I'm here to tell you that a lot of the times in hip hop, your shit is not finna sell unless you're being self-destructive in some way or destructive to your community. Like nobody wants to hear no like positive shit. What the fuck? We have like bigger reactions to like negative emotions. Like what the fuck? I'm just saying that's a stretch, bro. Like you're not gonna get that out of a rapper.
actions and words often glorify,
unless they're a gospel rapper, but
anger and perpetuate harmful stereotypes and behaviors. That being said, it is important to recognize the destructive nature of wrath and strive to promote empathy, understanding, and forgiveness in our interactions with others. Now let's move on to the seventh and final deadly sin. I'm talking about slothfulness, and no female rapper is more guilty of this than Iggy Azalea. Slothfulness.
But then also at the same time, she was doing corny shit, and she signed to fucking T.I. for some reason, man. Why the fuck would you sign to T.I.? I think she signed to T.I. I don't know. She was just around T.I. a lot. Man.
Iggy Azalea has faced lots of heat for her lack of hustle in the rap game. Despite starting strong with hits like Fancy, she's been called out for slacking off in her performances. Fans and critics noticed times when she just mouthed the words during live shows.
She did it to herself. I was gonna say they bullied the fuck out of her on the internet, but she did that shit to herself.
And didn't seem too into her music.
Tire marks,
Finish line with fire marks. When the relay starts to move on the train.
But it's not just her live gigs.
No, why did he cut the best part out? Oh yeah. And then that time when she fucking called, when she was on the radio show and someone called in to say that shit is fucking trash, get the fuck off the airwaves. That shit was
But
crazy.
she's been accused of slothfulness. Iggy's also had her fair share of drama with her record labels.
I understand
All
why.
this drama paints a picture of someone not putting in the work needed to make it big.
They probably like killed her fucking drive and like love for the game because they bullied her so bad.
Now let's talk about how her laziness held her back from reaching the top tier status
she
of
Cardi
rappers like
baby
Cardi
mama.
B or Nicki Minaj. While Cardi and Nicki were grinding hard, dropping hit after hit, Iggy seemed to take her foot off the gas. She didn't capitalize on her early success like she could have. Instead of dropping more fire tracks and staying in the spotlight, she kind of faded into the background. Her lack of hustle also affects the quality of her music. Trust me, when you're not putting your all into something, it shows. Fans can sense when an artist isn't fully committed to their craft. And with Iggy, some fans feel like her songs just weren't hitting like they used to. They see her as lazy, and that is reflected in her music. It's like she's not giving it her all, so why should they bother listening? Plus, all the drama and controversy surrounding her career don't help either. When you're known more for your Twitter feuds than your music, it's a problem. It distracts from what really matters, the music.
Bullshitting.
Instead of focusing on her craft and making killer tracks, Iggy's often caught up in drama that doesn't do her any favors. In the end, Iggy Azalea's slothfulness is holding her back from reaching her full potential. She's had a taste of success with Fancy, but instead of building on that momentum, she let it slip away. News has it that she's...
It's crazy because she really could have got with Cardi and then just like used some resources, really like cooked up some hot ass shit and like made a fat ass comeback, and then it would have came off the back of Cardi. Like that shit alone, like that shit was a headline for a minute. Then they had a kid, boom, take a little time off, and you drop like, bro, come on, man. That she's a fucking planner. She don't even care, bro. Fucking
tired of
she don't
rapping.
even care.
Quitting
Now she fucking hanging around Neon. She don't give a fuck about that. Man.
the industry for good.
I always felt that, you know, I had other creative things that I really wanted to kind of get to. And it's hard to get to them when you're a recording artist because so much of recording is going on tour after the fact.
The rapper announcing on X that she's scrapping that would-be fourth album and making a bit of a career pivot in the process, seemingly pursuing work as a creative director for others.
If Iggy Azalea wants to be mentioned in the same breath as Cardi B or Nicki Minaj, she needs to step up her...
That had to be the dumbest shit I ever heard in my fucking life. You gon' what the fuck are we talking about?
And show the world she's serious about her music. Until then, she'll keep being seen as the rapper who could have been, but never quite made it.
No, she's seen as Playboy Cardi's baby mother. What are we talking about, bro?
So guys, which of these female rappers surprised you the most with their...
Honestly, fuck. I think it was Greed. I was not expecting to see Missy Elliott on this list, but then again, I just don't know her fucking history like that. All of them made sense. They all made sense. It's like, but holy fuck. But anywho, I hope y'all enjoy watching that as much as I did, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man.